Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Gothic 2. Last time, we followed Marcos and got the first great report, found Firetech, killed the snappers for him and got the second great report, and we found Silvestro, who's very dead. But at least he had the he had the presence of mind to make a message to us, so we know to find Diego, who has the last greats of all. Which is what we're doing currently. Trying to find our good buddy, Diego. That is wolves. Before that, however, we are going all the way up here. Because there is a small... I know, it isn't really a fortress. Small tower here with a chest. So let's just loot that. Isn't there something else here? I swear there was. Meadow need, not meadow weed, meadow knot? Is there not? Really could have swear there was. Maybe my memory is just mixing something in the first game up with something that's in the second game. Yeah, well. All being said, we are going forward and trying to find Diego, which honestly isn't that hard to find. Though we'll just do some checkups on nearby locations. For example, remember that place? That used to be swarming with orcs. It used to be like camp or whatever. Sadly, we cannot get there any longer. Maybe if we turn into a bloodfly or something, but even then, I think it's impossible to get there. So I'm not going to even try. The path to Diego is actually funny enough. Well, the other path that we didn't take earlier. That is very much not descriptive. Let me clarify it by going over here. So you might remember us being on a crossroad over here. We kind of had 3 paths to take. After the big underpass here, we found the dead Olaf. The dead Olaf. I don't think I need the here. And we decided to go that way, where there's a golem, and down there, which led us towards, well, what's it again? The camp and the snappers. Well, if we had went to the right and followed the path here, we actually would have found Diego, which is a bit sequence breaking, I guess, but not really. Because frankly speaking, you just have to find Diego anyway. But I didn't do that because, well, the other path just kind of flows better. I think there's something in here. No? I thought it was like a bag for cash. I guess there just isn't. Anyway, going forward here leads us to a path that splits left and right. Left, I believe, has some dangerous stuff I don't want to deal with right now. Right, however, leads to my brother, Diego. We do have to kill some more bloodflies and stuff. And we have to watch out for some orcs real nearby. Like, right past that area. Really? Straight up missed a firebolt. Oh well. Got another level up. I really just missed another one. This is why I need to fireball bloodflies. It's just so much more convenient. By the way, was that a wolf eating someone? No way, right? Can I snipe this guy? No. Oh, hey, 2 knights that are dead. Wasn't Diego sent off with 2 knights? Huh. I wonder what that means. Hello, Diego. What you doing?
Hey, I thought you were dead.
Yeah, so I was.
But now I'm back, and I'm trying to prove that the dragons are really here. Who are you doing that for?
I work for Lord Hagen. With the help of the paladins, the dragons can be stopped.
The paladins?
Let me tell you something. After I managed to flee from here, I went to Corinthus. I wanted to warn the paladins about the dragons. Heaven knows why I even tried. That puffed up Lothar didn't even listen to me, and certainly didn't let me talk to Lord Hagen. Instead, they sent me back here with the expedition. So don't talk to me about paladins.
The important thing is to stop the dragons as long as there's still time, no matter who helps us achieve that.
Stop them? We should get our asses out of this valley as long as we still have time for that.
Listen, I need this proof.
All right, I'll help you if I can, but I'm not gonna stick my neck out for anyone.
Fair enough. Let me just move where the soup does not make noise.
I'm traveling on behalf of Garand. He needs to know how much ore has been mined so far.
And then he will give you the proof you want?
That's right. So, can you tell me anything about it?
Sure. What do you want to know?
What do you know about Silvestro's ore?
There are 4 chests of ore here in the back of the cave. Silvestro's people mine them. Garand is welcome to come and get them, but I won't be here then. Say, how did you manage to get across the pass? I thought that it was swarming with orcs.
There's a path through the abandoned mine which isn't held by orcs.
That's good to know. Then I will head for Corinthus before long. I've got a few old accounts to settle there.
All right.
How did you come by the ore?
I was with Silvestro's group. We had been prospecting for several days when Silvestro suddenly became nervous. He said that we should take the ore to a safe place. Well, since I was planning to skedaddle anyway, I volunteered to hide the ore. And that was lucky for me, because the scrapers met with a few mine crawlers, and none of them survived.
What about the 2 dead knights in front of your hideout?
They met their doom during a fight with a group of snappers. Well, the Valley of Mines has its own rules. I told them so, but they wouldn't listen to me.
Can you teach me something?
There's no time for that. I really have more important things to do.
What do I need to know about the valley?
Since the fall of the barrier, a few things have changed around here. The orcs are now in charge. We humans are nothing but fodder for the true rulers of the valley, the dragons. Stay away from anything that is stronger than you, and avoid everything that resembles a dragon.
Fair. Speaking of, this is the cave here with the ore. Sadly, no bed here like in the previous game, because you very much could have gotten here. But, oh well. I think this was a location the 4 amigos met in the first game. I'm not certain here. Still, we've actually done everything we need to do. We can now teleport back home. However, I do want to check one thing. If you remember the first game, you can go all the way up here. I don't think there was a path here. And there was a small cave down here. Man, this lightning is suddenly striking a lot. Oh no, there was a path here. It's just very annoying to get down, because you need to climb right here. And it's not non-existent this time. Okay, there's King Sorrel here at least. Can I like jump down here and get to that cave? Or do I just die? Good to know. So I guess back to the castle it is. And now we have officially, done everything we need. We are... Well, you have 2 levels saved up as well. Let's just talk to Milton. And get some more MP.
Your
At this-
magic power is great. Too great for me to be able to help you to increase it.
Yep, at this point we are at 100, which is the cap for Milton. And our first teacher in the monastery, forgot his name. There is a second teacher, which will I think get you to 200. And at that point you're maxed out for magic. But for now, let's just keep going forward and report to Gerond. Hey, buddy.
I talked to Fayeth.
What has he got to tell me?
His people have mined 2 chests of ore.
2 chests?
What he ever asks
I don't
me.
need 2 chests. I need 200!
He wants me to tell you that he needs more men.
What? I'm supposed to send even more men to certain death? He can forget it!
Nobody wants to know.
About Silvestro's mining site.
Did you go see him? Did you talk to him?
Everyone's dead there. They were surprised by mine crawlers.
What about the ore? Do you know how much they've mined?
They managed to secure a few chests first. They're in a cave, along the path from the castle to the mining site.
Wait and see
Damn.
what happens.
Those were a lot of good men.
You don't have to
May
tell me
Enos
that.
have mercy on their souls. Damn! What's going on out
wanna
there?
hear that
Has
anymore.
Beliar himself come to wipe us out? My men are almost all dead, and with the bit of ore we have, we can't even stop one
go on
orc,
like this forever.
let alone an army! This expedition is doomed to
Been there,
failure.
done that.
What about the letter for Lord Hagen?
We have 10 crates of ore on the hull, and we've lost twice as many good
rely on
men.
that.
You shall have your letter.
Some problems.
Lord
solve
Hagen
themselves.
must hear of this. This valley is cursed. Evil abides here.
Some problems
Well,
solve themselves.
we have gotten everything we need. Time to get the heck out of this place. Though first and foremost, I'm gonna take a nice little nap so this thunderstorm stops. Also, you know, full mana and stuff. And then we teleport back to the Valley Pass. So first, equip, and let's go. Now I do want to do one thing before we go back across, because as soon as we go back across, we start chapter 3, which means new enemy spawn and new difficulties. I'm also pretty sure new enemy spawn in the Valley of Mines. What I want to do is, with our increased mana pool, you can go over here and there'll be a few orcs here that we can easily deal with. Restore some MP. Oh shit! I forgot to give the ring to the dude. You know what? No. We have to do this first. This is more important than everything else. Dragon Quest, not important. What we need to do is give a random ring to a random dude. Who was it again? I think it's this guy. Uda.
You!
Hey.
Here, I bring you Tengron's ring. It's supposed to protect you. Tengron says he'll come and get it once he's back.
What? Do you know what ring that is? He got that ring as an award for his courage in battle. You say he wants to get it back? If it's the will of Innos, he is going to. If it's the will of Innos.
Alright, not sure what you mean by that, but okay. Is that supposed to mean like he's giving me this ring, which means he's now cowardly, so he's only getting the ring of courage back if he is courageous again? Not sure if that's what that means or not, but sure. Let's keep going forward here. I think there's about 6-ish orcs here, which honestly isn't that much, so let's just clear them. My MP could be better though. I think I have what it takes, what I need to kill 2 of them. But a third one would be an issue. Thankfully, I can just go like up here and then spam fireball, switch into fire arrow, and wait. I think there's 2 more orcs here. Yep. As you can see, the last one's going to be a bit of an issue. But I should be able to just climb up here, go to the bow, and shoot you dead. Oh, I'm gonna die. When did I save? Did I give the ring yet? See you in a moment. Alright, taking them out. This gets us to this area, which is literally the beginning of the first area. Reason why I wanted to do this now is to grab this leather satchel, which contains 1000 gold we are not going to use. Trust me. Can also go up there. I think there's no enemies there. And there should be, I want to say, an permanent dex up potion up there. I am actually not certain about this, so, you know. There is a warrior here. But I think that's the only enemy here. Seems like I am correct. Go to this side, we have a small encampment with a bunch of furs, a scroll, and no, there isn't. I thought there was something really good here, but maybe I'm just misremembering. Oh well, time to go back. Maybe it's the speed potion, but that's not really good. Time to go back to the Valley of Mines just for a quick shortcut. And back to the main map, I guess. But at this point, I was going to say we spent more time here, but we really didn't. Let's go forward. And... welcome to Chapter 3. The Eye of Innes. First and foremost, we are pretty much just walking back the same way. I'm surprised the young wolf corpses are still here. So, can I even jump down here for a shortcut? No. Maybe, actually. Might damage me, to be honest. It didn't. The interesting and notable thing is, as soon as we get here, before that door there, is a person wearing ominous black clothing. Gee, I wonder what their affiliation is.
My master shall destroy you. Your pathetic parlor magic cannot save you.
All right. So yeah, these guys are casters. The first three casters you're gonna fight. They can be tough, but if you're a mage, you have plenty of magic protection, so you'll fine. By the way, yeah, they kill these guys. But oh hey, we got a room to teleport back here, which is nice. And also, is that Lester? My dude, what you doing here?
Hey, you're finally back. You have to go see Zardus right away. There's a problem.
That I certainly believe.
All hell's broken loose since you left. Talk to Zardus. He's waiting for you. Zardus gave me this rune for you. It'll help you get to him faster. We'll meet again there.
Okay. Before that, pretty sure I can kill this dragon snapper. And there's another of that black robe dudes over there. But I suppose I will skip out on him for this time. Instead, let's unequip our scroll here. Well, not scroll, rune. And let's equip teleport to Zardas. And then, you know, go and actually talk to Zardas. For some reason, he teleports you right in front of his, well, tower instead of to him. I guess that's because of a thing that happens later, but still. Though before we actually do that, I'm gonna take a nap here to restore everything.
Get out of my bed!
And Lester for some reason claims this bed now, but oh well. And let's talk to Zardas.
Hey, you! Why is the Circle of Fire not supposed to know about you?
I used to be a high member of the Circle. Even then, I suspected that demon magic might be the key to the magic barrier. But I could never have convinced the other members of the Circle to follow this path. So I left the Circle in order to study the black arts. That is a crime for which the fire magicians, the ordained of Enos, the ever good and virtuous, will accept no excuse. They are certain that I'm still alive, but they have no idea where to find me, and that's a good thing too.
I actually somehow never talked about that, huh?
I'm back from the Valley of Mines.
High time too. What did you see?
You were right. The land's been overrun by an entire army of the enemy. Orcs are besieging the castle, and dragons have laid whole areas to waste. It won't be long before they attack Corinus, if I'm not mistaken. Lester said you wanted to see me at once. What the hell has happened here in the meantime?
The enemy has learned who you really are, and that you're planning to get hold of the Eye of Enos. He has recognized the threat. It has forced him to leave his cover and openly attack. The game of hide and seek is over. Yesterday, nobody knew what the enemy's attack would look like. Now it has become only too obvious.
Oh, by the way.
I finally got the proof that Lord Hagen demanded of me.
What proof is that?
I received a letter from Garand, the commander of the Paladins in the Valley of Mines. In it, he asks for reinforcements.
That should be enough to convince that militant warhorse. Well done.
What will be the next step now?
Go and bring Lord Hagen the letter from Garand, so that he may grant you access to the Eye of Enos. Then go to the monastery and talk to Pyrokar. He must give you the eye. Nothing is more important than getting this artifact away to safety. Go now before it's too late. The enemy will also try to lay his hands on it.
Oh wow, you actually know where the eye is? By the way.
I was attacked by magicians in black robes.
The enemy has many faces. The Seekers are one of them. They're really the ones who prepare the ground for the enemy. They have taken up their positions in strategic places and are now only waiting for an opportunity to spring the trap. Stay out of their way. They are very powerful magical beings, and they will try to deter you at any cost.
Alright, I guess you gotta do that. By the way, first time I was here, I actually forgot about something important, which is you can press this right here, which will raise these bars here. No idea why Zardas has this crap, which gets you a potion and a chest with a bit of extra stuff. Really useful at the beginning of the game, not so much right now. Of course, I would love to currently say, well, meet you back at the city. Let's just teleport there because there's nothing notable on the way. But I'm sadly have to report that there will be notable stuff happening on the way. I know. Who would have thunk? Starting with, of course, the fact that there's some enemies here that respawned. But more importantly, there are Seekers on the path. Now, I actually want to do something else right now, which is to go down here and clear the valley, which should have new enemies. There should be nothing important here, but if I see something, I'll tell you. Whoop! There was pretty much nothing down there. But things already respawned down there this chapter, but I guess it is next or one after that. There are, however, wargs here, which is quite annoying. Because wargs can, well, pack a punch. Thankfully, we can easily deal with them. And the more annoying thing is, there is a Seeker, I believe, right over here. No? I swear there's a Seeker that's supposed to be here. Huh. Maybe I'm an idiot. That's certainly possible. Well, I know there's a Seeker up ahead, though. No? I think I may be senile. Oh no. Well, there will be some of them in our path. There just for some reason isn't any yet. So we're going forward. Still nothing. I swear there's like already supposed to be two of them here and I There just isn't. Now, there is some interesting stuff going down on this farm, like right now. Oh, there's a seeker. Just a tip. Nuke them from a distance. Don't let them talk to you. Because if they do talk to you, they're gonna make... Well, they're gonna cause annoyances. We'll talk about that later, because I'm going to have to talk to some of them. But going forward, I'm going to try to just murder them before they're close enough. And as I was saying, there is stuff going on the farm right now, which I'm currently going to just skip over, because my main goal is to go to report to Hagen about, well, everything that's happened right now. Everything else is secondary for now. Okay, another wolf here. Really, dude? Please move.
All right. So much for you.
Going forward, there should be a second seeker here. And maybe even a third one up here. Yeah. Oh, third and fourth one. Yeah, these guys are annoying. Thankfully, they do drop generally good loot, which is potions and money. So I guess I can't complain too much. And we have returned back here. Now to talk to Hagen. Do. Wow, you guys just froze. By the way, Diego somehow got here before us. We'll deal with that later. Let's go up here. And let's see Hagen. So I think one of these guys would like a report on the mine, and we can give that right now. No, they do not. Oh well. Hello, knight. Hello, other knights. And more importantly, hello, Hagen.
I bring you news from Garand. Here, he gave me this message for you.
Our situation is worse than I had feared, but report to me on the situation in the Valley of Mines.
The Paladins are holed up in the castle in the Valley of Mines, surrounded by orcs. There were many casualties in the prospecting operations, and there's barely any ore left. Well, I should say that without any help, the lads are lost. That's how it looks.
I shall find a way to rescue this expedition. You have done much for us. Innos will thank you.
I'm not all that interested in his gratitude. I want his eye.
Speak with Pyrokar, the highest fire magician, and show him this authorization. He will grant you access to the Eye of Innos. One more thing before you go. Take this rune as a token of my gratitude. It will take you safely back to the city whenever you want.
Hooray! And that is where I'm gonna call it for today. We now got a rune to the harbor city, which will let us teleport back here anytime. And next time we're going to the monastery to report to, you know, Pyrokar. We do have a decent amount of XP, and we'll probably level up by the next time we get there, which will also get us Magic Circle level 3, but that will all have to be for later. So see you all then.